Tom Jurak has stepped up into the on-deck circle. 2-0. Campbell hits it in the air to left field to the corner, and it's off the top of the wall. It'll score 2. Just a couple of feet away from a game-tying grand slam. 9-pitch and an 8-pitch already in this inning. Bunch gets underneath it to left field. Chevelle, track, wall, homer! Sammy Bunch with her 20th home run of the season in just one of the most amazing at-bats you'll ever see. 0-1, rips it into center field. Cermak racing back, track, goes off the wall. Cermak off the wall as well. Schallenberger looking for a triple to go along with his doubles and his homer, and he has it. Mark Schallenberger, 4 for 4. Runner at first is Erpelding, pinch runner for the pinch hitter Kelly, who worked a walk. And it's a diving play. Bylock throws to second in time. Lifts it into left center field. Taven Kelly on the run to the track, to the wall, and it's gone! 2-run home run for Cal Haza. Trying to strand the runner at third. And she does. Nicely done by Kaylin Packard. Works around the leadoff single by Mac Leonard. After one full inning in Normal, Northern Iowa 1, Illinois State 0. Welcome back to Normal. Morgan Day picked up the victory in Game 1. She, along with Mac Leonard, the pitcher and player of the week, respectively, in the Missouri Valley Conference. Look at those numbers, Kelly.
Unbelievable. The numbers, and you looked at last week, combined for 4 shutouts. And today, Morgan Day coming back, gave up those 3 home runs, but came back and finished up the game really strongly to take down Sammy Bunch late in the game to seal a very emotional win for the Redbirds.
Ball 1 to Andrea Corsi, leading off here in the second inning, was 1 for 4 in Game 1. Started the day hitting .246 as a homer, and 10 runs batted in, followed by Strandgard and Standish here in the home half of the second. Chases that one away, 1-2. Finale of this series will be tomorrow, 11 a.m. start time. 80 degrees right now at Marion Kinnear Stadium, as it's strikeout number 3 for Kaylin Packard, getting Andrea Corsi.
Packard doing a nice job going to the outside corner and gets Corsi chasing.
Here comes Strandgard. Had a hit in 3 at-bats earlier. Scored a run. Bird, first baseman. This matchup today and tomorrow, battle of the top pitching staff, Illinois State, and the best slugging offense, Northern Iowa. Average-wise, the two teams entered the day tied at .271. Batting average, 4th best in the Valley, but both teams are top 3 in slugging. Panthers have already shown that with another home run here in Game 2.
54 home runs now on the season. 4 of them coming today.
Also lead the Valley in doubles. There's a strike.
Packard doing a nice job too, mixing up her pitches. That time the strike on the rise ball. Really working all the corners right now.
3-1 the count. Now 3-2. Teams that hadn't seen each other since May of 2019. I've been saying that all Valley season, really. It's been almost 2 years to the day that these teams keep meeting up. Of course, did not get to any parts of the Valley season last year, 2020.
was asking Illinois State head coach Melinda Fisher, she's in her 36th year of coaching, what
She's seen a lot.
she has, and I asked her if this has been the weirdest season, and she said by far, and it's not even close.
First walk issued by Packard today comes with 1 out to Strandgard. 36th season as the Redbirds head coach, now 1,091 wins.
In contrast, then I also asked Northern Iowa head coach Ryan Jacobs about it, and he said, well, certainly some of the protocols, there's some ticky-tacky stuff, but you've got to do it in order to play, and he's more than willing to. He said, I did so much house projects and yard work last spring.
She's just happy to be back to normal.
Mowing the lawn so much that I'm just overjoyed. I will do whatever ticky-tacky stuff you need me to do with COVID just to be able to play.
Up and away, 1 ball, 1 strike to Jaden Standish, who had a very nice game 1, was 3 for 3, doubled twice, also hit a triple, scored twice, and drove in a run. Lofts it off the bat, right side foul.
Fun note about Jaden Standish, too. Her first career hit was a grand slam.
A bad way to begin things. Chases that one in the dirt. Can't advance to first with first base occupied. Runner can go to second, though, and that's what happens. So Strandgard moves up. It'll be a wild pitch, but Standish is out on the strikeout. Second out, 4th punch out now for Packard. Good heads up running by Strandgard there. And here's Maddie Bylock, who in the first game didn't have a hit.
She made a great defensive play, though.
Exactly. So that was enough to help seal the game in the 7th inning. What could have been first and second 1 out for Bunch was just first with 2 outs.
That defense that she plays is why she is starting as a freshman. The offensive side of things still coming to her, says our head coach Melinda Fisher, but defensively she is a stalwart at that shortstop position.
This is the 1-1, 1-2. Bishop McNamara High School here in Illinois. One-two away, 2-2. Strandgard's at second with 2 outs. She was walked. Just moved up on a wild pitch. A ball that Standish struck out on. Ground ball to the right side. Hogan to first. Ends the inning. So it's 2-0 Northern Iowa after 2 innings of play here on the Valley on ESPN. At third base, he's got a smile on his face. He's happy, and it's 3-0 as the top of the second begins. This ends up being 3 runs on 5 hits. And 1 runner left on base for Illinois State in the first inning.
Now we'll see how Colin Wyman adjusts after an extended break now between the first and second inning in his first ever collegiate start.
Both runners that got on base against him in the top of the first were both reached on errors. Schallenberger's 3 for 7 in the series. Lashes it into the Evansville dugout, hits the wall, and then caroms back. And so the players were all up along the fence, had to make sure that ball didn't ricochet off the back of their domes. 0-2 in the dirt. Schallenberger's hitting .291 with a homer and 15 RBI. Schallenberger, hard hit ball to center field. Cermak on his horse. Looks up, it's off the wall. Nothing he can do about that one. It's a double for Schallenberger. His 7th of the season, and he's at second base to lead off here in the second.
Took that one low in the strike zone and just carried it very far there Nearly 400 feet there. Nothing Cermak could do to catch that, even considering he's one of the fastest players on the team.
Brings in the second baseman, Brent Witter. Went 0 for 3 in game 1 today. Did have 2 hits and an RBI last night. Actually, 2 RBI last night. Or yesterday afternoon. Yesterday's game was supposed to be a 5 o'clock start, moved up to 2 o'clock to get the game done before any rain moved in. It was successful in doing so. And then today, the doubleheader started an hour later, waiting for the rain to leave. 0-1, liner through the right side, base hit. Schallenberger is going to be held at third. Witter with his 3rd hit of the weekend. And now Evansville is threatening to get some of these runs back. Breaking ball low and away, and Witter did a good job to poke it through the open side on the infield.
And not much Huggins could do there to get over. That was just a well-placed ball. Opposite field piece of contact there from Witter.
Here's the Aces catcher, number 33, Ben Kamenowski.
Wyman's not going to blow anybody away with his fastball. It's mid-80s with it. I mean, he'd blow me away with it, but that doesn't count. And Kamenowski has been strong this weekend. 5 for 7 in the series. Had a double in game 1 today. Runners on the corners, and it's 1-1 after a foul ball. Look at Wyman's scouting report as we talked about. First college start. Got the cutter, the slider, the curveball that he works in, and already talked about him being a workhorse for this team, especially out of the bullpen, but now with his first start, of course.
Yeah, just been a solid middle reliever for this team, and now getting the opportunity to prove himself as a first-time starter. And those pitches he throws, they're not going to be high-speed pitches, but those are the types where if they are hit, hopefully they stay on the ground there, and the infielders can make it work.
Got Kamenowski to chase. So Wyman, as we said, this season, 12 appearances out of the bullpen. Last year made 7 out of the pen, and then he played for Navarro College in the 2019 season. His program finished 3rd at the JUCO World Series. And he was all out of the bullpen there as well, 16 games in 2019. From Pflugerville, Texas, born in Austin. Count is 2-2 to the batter, Kamenowski, with the 2 first men aboard. Double and a single, and there's a called strike 3 with a second strikeout for Colin Wyman.
Good job there from Wyman to adjust, get the strikeout after giving up 2 singles, or 2 base hits, and then now getting that strikeout to get that hard-earned first out of the inning.
That'll be the third baseman, Craig Shepard, who's hitting .205, no homers, 10 RBI. Does have 2 hits for the weekend. Was on base twice in game 1 today. A single, also reached on an error. Goes after the first one, slicing down the right field line, gonna drop foul.
I wonder if it was just a couple inches to the left there. Could have really broken the game open for the Purple Aces there, as Butler was not going to get there in time.
Evansville in game 1 yesterday, game 1 of the series, scored 12 runs on 15 hits, shut out the Redbirds, cruising to what ended up being a 7-inning win. The 0-1 to Shepard, fouled back. Top of the order on deck, Kenton Cruz. Both teams sporting the Same uniforms they wore in game 1 of the doubleheader. Outside, 1 and 2. Evansville has won 6 of the last 9 now that they've matched up with Illinois State. The 122nd all-time meeting today. Shortstop Chang to second for 1, on to first. A 6-4-3 double play. The third double play that Illinois State has turned combined in the 2 games today. And after the Purple Aces had the first 2 aboard, they don't score. It's 3-0 Illinois State.